What do Eric Lindros, Adam Deadmarsh, and Scott Stevens all have in common? Other than being one of the pillars of the NHL, they all had their careers ending because of concussions. In this video, we discuss the impacts of concussions on NHL players. The fast-paced, physical nature of the sport makes it particularly prone to head injuries. According to recent statistics, the incidence of concussions in the NHL is a matter of great concern. The risk of concussion is not only inherent in the game, but is also impacted by factors like player speed, body checking, and close-quarters action on the ice. Over the years, there has been a noticeable increase in reported concussions. The league, alongside medical professionals, has been closely monitoring and documenting these incidents. This data becomes crucial in understanding trends, implementing preventive measures, and improving player safety protocols. It's important to recognize that some players face not just one, but multiple concussions throughout their careers. These cases raise questions about the cumulative impact and potential long-term consequences of head injuries in professional hockey. Medical experts stress the significance of these statistics. They emphasize the need for continued research to better comprehend the implications of concussions on players' health, both in the short term and over the course of their lives. In the short term, a player who sustains a concussion may experience a range of symptoms, including dizziness, nausea, headaches, and heightened sensitivity to light and sound. These immediate effects can sideline a player, impacting not only their physical well-being, but also their performance on the ice. Beyond the immediate challenges, the long-term consequences of repeated concussions have become a growing concern. One of the most significant worries is the potential development of chronic traumatic encephalopathy, or CTE, a degenerative brain condition associated with repetitive head trauma. Studies have shown a correlation between multiple concussions and an increased risk of CTE, which manifests in symptoms like memory loss, cognitive decline, and mood disorders. The toll on a player's mental health and cognitive function raises questions about the lasting impact of their time on the ice. It's essential to recognize that every concussion adds to the cumulative risk faced by players. The unpredictability of these injuries underscores the need for proactive measures to protect the well-being of athletes. In the next segment, we'll shift our focus to actual examples of players who suffered concussions and how it affected their careers and lives. But before we do that, hit the like button and subscribe. Eric Lindros. Eric Lindros emerged as a dominant force in the NHL during the 1990s. Standing at 6 feet 4 inches and weighing around 240 pounds, Lindros possessed a rare combination of size, skill, and physicality that made him a standout player. Selected first overall by the Avalanches in the 1991 NHL entry draft, he orchestrated a trade to the Philadelphia Flyers, where he quickly became the focal point of their offense. Lindros' imposing presence on the ice earned him the nickname the Big E, and he lived up to the hype by winning the Hart Trophy as the league's most valuable player in the 1994-1995 season. Despite his early success, Lindros' career was plagued by a series of concussions, with the most infamous incident occurring in the 2000 playoffs, when he absorbed a devastating open ice hit from Scott Stevens.
Turnover at center. Here's 88. Lindros makes the move, and Lindros is hammered down to the ice by Scott Stevens.
This hit marked a turning point, leading to a decline in Lindros' playing style and overall effectiveness. Attempts to revive his career with the New York Rangers, Toronto Maple Leafs, and Dallas Stars were met with limited success. Lindros officially announced his retirement in November 2007, concluding a career that, while shortened by injuries, left an enduring impact on the NHL and sparked important discussions about player safety and the long-term effects of concussions in hockey. Brett Lindros, Eric's younger brother. Brett Lindros entered the league with high expectations after being selected 9th overall by the New York Islanders in the 1996 NHL entry draft. Known for his physical presence on the ice, Brett's career was unfortunately cut short, lasting only 51 games due to a series of concussions. His tenure in the NHL was marked by the alarming toll that head injuries took on his health and well-being. Brett Lindros had already experienced a history of concussions during his time with the Kingston Frontenacs in the OHL, where he reportedly suffered at least 5 concussions, but remarkably never missed a game. However, the physical toll became increasingly evident during his NHL career.
19.5% on home ice. Lindros roaring up with the puck, the shot, save wall, rebound, he scores! Lindros jams it through wall.
After enduring 1 concussion in his rookie season, Brett faced a more severe setback with 2 additional concussions occurring within an 8-day span in his second year.
Stevens denies him. Right back out it comes to Stevens, hammered by Lindros.
Faced with the harsh reality of the potential consequences, including the risk of blindness and permanent brain damage, Brett Lindros made the difficult decision to officially retire from professional hockey following the 1995-96 season. Adam Deadmarsh. Adam Deadmarsh's promising hockey career came to an abrupt end due to an innocuous incident during the early stages of the 2002-03 season. A teammate's accidental kick to the head resulted in a concussion that ultimately forced Deadmarsh into premature retirement. Sadly, he never set foot on the ice as a player again. Even in his post-playing career, Deadmarsh faced ongoing challenges, stepping down from his roles as an assistant coach and video coordinator with the Colorado Avalanche in 2012 due to lingering post-concussion symptoms, underscoring the persistent and debilitating nature of such injuries. Throughout his playing days, Deadmarsh exhibited his skill on the ice, amassing 184 goals and 189 assists in 567 regular season games. However, his legacy extends beyond statistics, as he is fondly remembered for his pivotal role in Colorado's 1996 Stanley Cup victory.
Joseph has to back up on Deadmarsh. Scores! Deadmarsh drilling the shot!
Partnered with Joe Sakic on a line, Deadmarsh contributed 17 points in 22 playoff games, showcasing his impact during crucial moments en route to the championship. Despite the unfortunate end to his career, Deadmarsh's contributions to the sport, both as a player and in subsequent roles, remain a significant part of the hockey narrative. Scott Stevens. Scott Stevens faced a paradoxical conclusion to his storied career. Renowned for his punishing hits that often resulted in head injuries for opponents, Stevens himself was compelled to retire due to post-concussion symptoms, a twist exacerbated by an unexpected source, an errant slapshot. The pinnacle of his career was marked by great achievements, primarily with the New Jersey Devils, where he clinched 3 Stanley Cups, earned Conn Smythe Trophy honors in 2000, and participated in an impressive 13 All-Star games. However, the toll of the game's physicality, particularly the bone-crushing hits he dished out, eventually caught up with him, compelling his retirement due to the lingering effects of concussions.
The crowd in the net was Broder. They keep it out.
Stevens is giving it to Domi, who's on the ground.
Over his 1,635 regular season games, Stevens, with a defensive prowess that became his trademark, contributed 196 goals and 712 assists. Nevertheless, the somber reality of his retirement adds a layer of complexity to his legacy. Ironically, the aggressive hits that defined Stevens' playing style and made him a formidable force on the ice might now incur suspensions in the contemporary NHL, reflecting the league's heightened focus on player safety and efforts to mitigate the risk of head injuries. Despite the melancholy end to his playing career, Stevens remains a respected figure in the hockey world, remembered for his impactful contributions to the game and the enduring legacy of his physical approach to play. Now that we've examined the effects of concussions on NHL players, let's turn our attention to the policies and protocols that the National Hockey League has implemented to manage and mitigate the impact of these injuries. The NHL recognizes the importance of player safety and has introduced a comprehensive set of protocols to address concussions. One key component is the league's concussion evaluation process, which includes baseline testing for all players at the beginning of each season. In the event of a suspected concussion during a game, players undergo immediate evaluation by team medical staff using standardized concussion assessment tools. These assessments help medical professionals make informed decisions about a player's readiness to return to play. The league has also implemented a concussion spotters program, where independent spotters monitor games to identify potential signs of concussion. If a player exhibits symptoms or signs of a possible concussion, the spotter has the authority to recommend the removal of the player from the game for further evaluation. In recent years, the NHL has taken steps to enhance player safety through rule changes aimed at reducing the risk of head injuries. This includes stricter enforcement of penalties for hits to the head and increased awareness among players about the importance of responsible play. Additionally, the NHL has been proactive in collaborating with medical experts and researchers to stay at the forefront of advancements in concussion management. This includes exploring new technologies and treatment approaches to better protect players. While these policies represent significant strides in prioritizing player safety, the league continues to evolve its approach based on ongoing research and feedback. As we look ahead, it's crucial to consider the dynamic nature of these protocols and their role in shaping the future of the sport. If you're still interested in NHL content, click the video on the screen to watch more, but first, leave a like, subscribe, and comment, letting us know your opinion on what the NHL is doing to prevent concussions.